I can't.
Call me I only board.
He said boo.
Call me Bull 4PF.
Dude.
Huh?
Y'all alright?
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, alright?
I was going out my way. Sorry.
You got one in the ball. Good.
Huh?
How about you try running the ball?
Try it. I don't spam. Huh?
Nah, being on TV don't do it.
Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams
I'm not going to spam the run. I'm not going to spam nothing.
Stadium tunnels,
I don't
and the noise
spam.
level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set
Dominique,
for
leave me
football
alone.
as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the
All right,
Minnesota Vikings.
I knew it. You didn't want to anyway.
The regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. But it'll be second down.
5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 20. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. Space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? That's what you need for a good counter. You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Check 31, check 31. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajae Sharp. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On third down, Cousins. And that's caught.
He caught it, bro. He caught it, bro.
First down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27.
Gun. By 56. By 56.
On the ground, it's Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but on that play.
Yo, bang. What up, y'all? I went in finna ask you.
Just a yard on that last
No, I went. I'm playing AJ right now. I got kicked out, and I saw my other boys on here too.
Yeah, he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I saw my other boys in here too.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
D-Tay kicked me. I kicked him out last time.
You've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull up.
I'm not trying to lose to you anyway.
If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
He didn't even try to signal for...
To read the defense and try to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, here's Cousins. Forced out to his left. Now this one complete to Smith. 1 yard is a gain there. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, Cook. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Cook, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
They try again with Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I would love to hear guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Bailey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what...
I'll be back, y'all.
Both are holding, but I'm the strong one out of the two, basically. So I gotta hold it. You bigger dude. Yeah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 3rd and 10 at the 38. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. Running a 4.3340 and should help give Patrick Mahomes another versatile playmaker to work with at the receiver position. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. Works his way inside the 30.
I can't join.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now.
Try to see if you can send me an invite.
The defense back on its heels.
They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll go down right on the...
Nope. Cannot join.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Nope. Alright.
Mahomes going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run on first down. Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Butker's kick here is good. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor.
Scored in his first 2 seasons.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says across. Offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the score. scoreboard as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about it.
Nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 20 on the year as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Get out of the down.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Why is Tavon Austin back there tonight?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
He said I didn't get surprised I got out of there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. They'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Williams.
Oh, shit. I was telling you.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Y'all can't double team this man.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. For the younger fans watching this, you might think Vikings, Chiefs, and not see a lot of history in this game. But this is part of the NFL 100 series because these two teams met way back in Super Bowl IV with the Chiefs winning their first and only Super Bowl title. The Vikings, of course, still yet to win a title, even though they made it 4 times to the final game back in that time period. They were in Super Bowl 4, 8, 9, and 11, but went 0 for 4 in those affairs. Throwing on 1st down,
my Vikings D-line do that?
To be incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
What the hell are you doing, Kendrick? That's a pick,
This is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oh my gosh, bro, you my best right tackle. You at 94. Come on.
38. Danielle Hunter in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes.
Can't, bro. My best right tackle is getting destroyed.
Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Your best play on the line.
The defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hold on, you gonna play all these?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, we need
He's
to
on
peek in
quite
every
the
game.
interception run. He had 2
Man,
last
need his
week.
X
Another
factor.
one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he has paid it off in a big, big way.
Helmet to helmet, real.
On first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to come
Come on. I'll get stuck.
Incomplete as well.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you
Come on, Madden, bro. Hey, this is what I talk about, man.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Cook.
Oh, my gosh. Running through there, bro. Come on.
Shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, no, easy.
Cousins.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I knew it.
Herb Smith Jr. with his first career NFL
freaking
touchdown.
Safety, bro.
As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bailey got the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and it's very long. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes dancing to his left. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And got his man complete. For a Kansas City touchdown.
Exactly.
Travis Kelsey, 94 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
He got that badge where you can do crossbodies like this.
Take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Can y'all stop Dalvin Cook, bro?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Oh, my goodness. What are you doing, Marcus Golden?
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just 1 fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here on 2nd down now. It's Cook, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to like that now. Throwing, Cousins, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and now it's 2nd down. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd down.
What are you doing?
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The open man is Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down.
Can't, bro, with Tyrann Mathieu no more, bro. Can't with him no more, bro. Triangle, triangle, triangle.
They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep.
Repeat.
Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. Flushed out right. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
Block kick, bro.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They're going to get 9 here on 1st down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Williams. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. This is Ajayi. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw, Mahomes.
Come on, pick that.
Incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
Willie, that's game if you pick it off.
Friday, they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Come on, Erie, man. Stop trying to lay down.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And that's the play, that pick by Mathieu, that will seal this football game.
The Honey Badger does it again. And I think one of the best nicknames that's ever been given. Just so inspired. He may not care, as Honey Badgers don't, but he understands how to get around the ball, and he just sealed another victory.
How do you know about the mental psyche of a Honey Badger?
That's always been the expression. The Honey Badger, he doesn't care.
That's my speed, bro.
Yellow, 480. Here we go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really, really admiring out of this youngster and watching him play. How about the first 3 games of his career in the NFL as a starter in 2018? He set a record for touchdown passes with 13.
Yeah, you think back to that entrance, and he has just kept it up. Amazing what he's been able to do. So for the Chiefs, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL.